This is Jacob Vaught, and this is my extended executive summary and presentation. Pepsi is a global leader in the carbonated beverage and snack food industry. Pepsi has a total of 6 segments globally: North America Beverages and Frito-Lay North America, Quaker Foods North America, and Latin America comprise their North American segments, while Europe, Sub-Saharan Africa, and Asia, Middle East, and North Africa round out their segments outside of North America. The company has paid consecutive quarterly cash dividends since 1965, and 2022 marked the company's 50th consecutive annual dividend increase. Pepsi's current vision statement is wordy and uninspiring. My proposed vision statement conveys the company's vision concisely while maintaining its desire to be the best. The purpose of the competitive profile matrix is to identify and analyze relative strengths and weaknesses against our key competitors, Coca-Cola and Keurig Dr Pepper. Note that Pepsi's weighted score is 3.18. This means that Pepsi is a stronger competitor than Keurig Dr Pepper with a score of 2.35. However, they are not as strong as Coca-Cola with a score of 3.43. One way to improve Pepsi's competitive advantage is pursuing organizational innovation. The implementation of a new or significantly improved product, a process, a new marketing method, a new organizational method in business practices, workplace organization, or external relations. Financial statement analysis is an important process of analyzing a company's financial statements for decision-making purposes. Pepsi has maintained a healthy gross profit, and ROE is at a consistent 7%. Financial ratio analysis is a method to identify and evaluate a company's strengths and weaknesses, and the results can be meaningful in comparing averages with competitors. It's interesting to note a 14% increase in the current ratio. Pepsi's 2020 current ratio of 0.98 is an indicator that the company may not have enough liquid assets and could struggle to meet its short-term obligations. Pepsi's quick ratio also improved from 0.7 in 2019 to 0.81 in 2020, indicating an improvement in its ability to pay short-term obligations without depending on the sale of its inventories. Pepsi's return on total assets dropped from 9% in 2019 to 8% in 2020. The ROA is the after-tax profits per dollar of assets, or the return on investment. A decreasing ROA may indicate that Pepsi may have overinvested and failed to produce revenue growth. The internal factor evaluation matrix is an evaluation of the effectiveness of Pepsi's current strategies. Pepsi received a weighted score of 0.28 for maintaining a 22% market share and for utilization of their direct store delivery supply chain model. The SWOT matrix develops strategies that Pepsi can pursue in order to stay competitive and continue to grow the organization. This strategy relies on the strength that Pepsi has one of the most effective supply chain management strategies in the world, coinciding with the opportunity that emerging markets in Africa, Asia, and South America are experiencing rapid growth and improved economic situations. Using the strategic position and action evaluation, or the SPACE matrix, Pepsi scores higher than industry average in the industry position quadrant, as well as outperforms competitors in the financial position quadrant. Pepsi should focus on strategies that seek to improve their competitive position by increasing market share through increased customer loyalty, product quality, and tighter control over suppliers. The BCG matrix classifies a firm's product and/or services into a 2x2 matrix. Each quadrant is classified as low or high performance depending on the relative market share and market growth rate. PBNA sales put this division into both the cash cow and stars quadrant, as Pepsi is the top firm in industry revenue for this division. FLNA is another division that is in both the stars and cash cow quadrant. According to the IE matrix, the strongest division for Pepsi is the United States. Pepsi is weakest in Canada in both beverage sales as well as branded food and snack products. This presents an opportunity for Pepsi to increase marketing efforts and boost market share. The QSPM analysis reveals strategies that will provide the most value for Pepsi. The first strategy is to open a manufacturing plant in Africa and develop a line of regional beverages sourced from local ingredients. Pepsi currently has an executive structural position of 11 executives that support the organization. Currently, the same person is in both the chairperson and chief executive officer positions. By separating the roles of chairperson and chief executive officer, Pepsi will eliminate redundancy in these positions. Additionally, a chief technology position has been added to the list of senior executives. perceptual map represents Pepsi and its rival firms. Pepsi has a competitive advantage with energy drinks, but could reposition many of their drink products to gain a competitive advantage. The products differentiate from one another in terms of price and brand image. Pepsi's firm valuation is compared to its closest competitor, Coca-Cola. Pepsi has a current value of $234.38 billion, and after considering all scenarios, the best way to maximize earnings per share is with 100% debt financing. The projected income statement follows a historical increase of 5% in 2020, with a slight projected decrease to 3% in 2021, back up again to 5% in 2022, and 6% in 2023. The projected balance sheet shows a steady increase in cash and equivalents for the next 3 years, as proceeds from issuance of long-term debt more than doubled from 2019 to 2020, and due to increase in net cash provided by financial activities. Projected company ratios are projected to steadily rise in the next 3 years. Pepsi's commitment to the greater social good relates to some elements of a Christian worldview. By embracing diversity, Pepsi is identifying with a Christian worldview of inclusivity and community, while also contributing to the greater social good. Another way that Pepsi's mission reflects their commitment to the greater good that is consistent with a Christian worldview is their mission to conserve natural resources and foster sustainability.